In the ancient world, they believed that only kings were made in the image of God. As you can imagine, the kings used that to their advantage. But the Bible opens with a radical claim. It's not just kings. Every human being is made in God's image, and that includes you. Welcome to day 3 of the Bible reading plan you'll actually finish, brought to you by Five Oaks Church, and Bible Story Guides. I'm Henry, and we're still in scene 1, creation. Yesterday we saw the close-up on humanity. They're placed in a garden, given work to do, and made for relationship. Today we're going to zoom in even further on one phrase, made in the image of God. What does that mean? The text makes it pretty clear. In Genesis 1, being made in God's image is directly tied to ruling and having dominion. Listen for it today in today's readings. God is the ultimate king, and we're made to represent his rule on earth, not through domination, but through care, like a gardener who cultivates and nurtures. Here's something fascinating. The Hebrew word for image in Genesis 1 is the same word later used for idol. Idols were objects representing gods, but God tells his people never to make images of him. Why? Because he already made his image, us. Humanity represents God on earth. That's our identity. That's our purpose. Today's reading is short, but packed with meaning. I'm going to read from Genesis 1, verses 26 through 28, and then Psalm 8, verses 3 through 8, which reflects on this same idea. All right? So here's Genesis 1, beginning in verse 26. Then God said, "Let us make human beings in our image to be like us. They will reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, all the wild animals on earth, and the small animals that scurry along the ground." So God created human beings in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Then God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground." And then in Psalm 8, the psalmist reflects on this idea of being made in the image of God and what our purpose is and the dignity that God gives us. He writes, "When I look at the night sky and see the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you set in place, what are mere mortals that you should think about them? Human beings that you should care for them. Yet you made them a little lower than God and crowned them with glory and honor. You gave them charge over everything you made, putting all things under their authority, the flocks and the herds and all the wild animals, the birds in the sky, the fish in the sea, and everything that swims the ocean currents." Here's your takeaway for today. You are not an accident. You are an image bearer of the creator of the universe. That gives you immense worth, and it gives you a job to do. You're here with a purpose. You're here to represent God's good rule wherever you are and everywhere that you go. So today, ask yourself, how can I reflect God's character in the way I treat people, the way I do my work, the way I care for the world around me? I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to go to BibleStoryGuides.com and sign up so that you can get the extra bonuses and the email reminders. And that'll help you stay on track and even go deeper. So until tomorrow, have a great day.